All right, letter V in the ABCs of health is for vision. I feel like most people fall one side of the spectrum for this kind of conversation or another. Either you think this is all nonsense or you're a full believer. I have found very few people in the middle ground. So, regardless of where you stand, I want to encourage you to think about this. What you focus on, you become. I know it may sound strange, but think about it in a different way. It's easy to see red cars if you want to buy a red car. If you're looking for a new house, you see for sale signs everywhere. If you're hungry, most food sounds delicious. If you're pregnant, and every mom is going to remember this one, you see pregnant women everywhere. It's easier to spot things that you're paying attention to. So I know you agree with this. Now, turn it on to yourself. It's easier to see the things that you're paying attention to. That's precisely why self-development can be so difficult. When we pay attention to who we are and who we want to become, we start to see things. And we do one of two things. We either take action or we hide. So when it comes to your health, be it physical, emotional, spiritual, mental, who do you see yourself as? Who do you want to be in 10 years, in 5 years, in 1 year, in 1 month? I highly recommend that you actually write this down. In these 4 areas, or however many you want to work with, where do you see yourself? When you start focusing on that, when you start focusing on the person you want to become, regardless of where you are, you have the option of taking action. So take action. In other words, do something. The person you want to be, what would you choose? When you think of the person you want to be, what habits does that person have? Get detailed. So, what does this person do when she wakes up? When does she wake up? What does she drink? Where does she shop? What does she read? What are her hobbies? What relationships does she have? Where does she live? What does she eat? So the list goes on and on. So the answers are your blueprint. If you want to get to where you want to go, you need to move in the right direction. And the answers to these questions are going to tell you the actions that are going to take you where you want to get. Andy Stanley says it best: direction, not intention, determines your destination. To put it in a simple example, if you live in between a grocery store and a park, you don't drive in the direction of the park hoping to reach the grocery store. You go in the direction of the destination that you want to reach. If you want to go to the grocery store, but you drive in the opposite direction, your want, your intention, it does nothing to get you where you wanted to go. The same is true for your health in all areas. Where do you want to arrive? Your actions, your direction are what determine where you're going to end up. So, create a vision for yourself. Write it down. If you're a visual person, then make a note, put it in your wallet, or make a vision board, or better yet, journal every single day and take action. Small actions every day in the direction that you want to go. And suddenly, you're going to see that many of your wants are in the rear of your mirror. You reach them, and now you're going towards new goals. So it's not about huge actions. It's not about what you do once a week, once a month, or once a year. It's about the small daily things that you do. You are what you do today. Now, I've said this before, you're going to hear it again. Show up every day for the person you want to become, and one day you're going to realize that you're right there. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you next week with another amazing interview.